Hello everyone, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do an energy reading, just to see what we have. Current energy reading is what I've been calling this. I will be using the tarot deck, but I am going to use the Dream Decoder deck. I just kind of want to get like a overall theme and just see what comes out. This is a new deck for me, so they're kind of weird. I think it's cardboard. I can't tell if it's cardboard or plastic. But anyway, let's see what we get. I only need one card, please. Just one card. They're so slippery. There we go. Alright. I think I've had this one before. These are brand new. I got them at Christmas. And they're interesting. Okay, this looks like somebody's having to... Looks like they're in a library or some kind of research center and they're trying to discover something or learn something. And on the back it says... If you're searching for a book, this can indicate over-reliance on others' opinions. If you're writing or writing materials are apparent, again, the dream may be urging you to come to your own conclusions. Specific words written down or in print usually require self-analysis before the meaning draws on you. Look out for ambiguities. It's a warning or encouragement related to the theme. If you're reading a book, you may be on a quest for personal development. So it's either for personal development or it's telling you not to worry about reading books just because those are other people's words that are written on those pages. Instead, it's like they're telling you you have enough confidence and intelligence and reliance on yourself to make a decision without having to read a book. I like that. I like it. Either you're doing it for self-development. So in other words, it has to benefit you personally. And if you're just reading words off of a page, those words could be used for anybody. They're not specifically for you unless it's for some kind of personal development. That is so interesting. I do like that card though. Looks like it could be a library. I don't know if those are books in the background or whatever. So what is the current energy? I'm doing this reading for February the 10th. So it could be good. Maybe it's already happened. Maybe it's about to happen. Or maybe it's going to happen in a day or two. I don't set intentions for these energy readings. I just, whatever the energy comes out is what I read. Alright, let's see what we have. And I'm going to be using the Celtic Cross. Okay, so I have 3 cards here. This was the last one out. So the first card out would have been this one. So this is you in the reading. There's no zodiac sign assigned to these, so we're looking at the Queen of Wands. This is somebody that's very intelligent. They're usually very beautiful. They're very psychic, and they have the ability. They're usually managers or CEOs. They love the creativity. That's what they focus on the most. And they're intuitive. It's really a strong person. And the second card that came out was this one, and this is what's crossing you, which is in the upright. There's some kind of fear. Something's hidden. Something's hidden from this Queen of Wands. There's fear to travel that path. It's between the wild dog and the tamed dog. So it's almost like you're facing your fears. But you're not leaving the water. You're not leaving the comfort zone. This crab or lobster, whatever it is, it's lingering in the water because it's so fearful to go up that path. It's afraid it might be eaten. But they're not even looking at you. They're howling at the moon or the sun or a combo. So now's the time to release your fears. There's a secret here. Something's not being revealed to you. And this is the card that came out. Now, the Nine of Cups to me is about somebody they overdo it. It could be drinking, but it could also just be that they're overdoing. It's like they're trying so hard to please and to bring people close to them, to get attention. They're not narcissists. I think they're shy. It almost feels like this here too. It's like they're afraid they're not going to have people come into. It's like this person has a shop and they're offering all different kinds of drinks or smoothies or coffees, whatever you want to put in there. But it's like nobody's coming in, and so this person's starting to feel lack, unhappy. I wonder if it's got something to do with the fear. Is this Queen of Wands? Is she running a business that's similar to this, like a cafe or some sort? But she's afraid that she's not going to get customers to come in? Or something similar to that? A small business, maybe? Maybe starting something brand new? And this is what you're thinking? Oh no. To me, I feel like this is saying that there's the self-confidence has been damaged in some way. Because the Empress in reverse is somebody that gets lazy. There's no ambition. They don't want to exert themselves. It is almost like borderline depression to me. It's like they just lose enthusiasm. I feel like somebody's shutting down out of fear. Fear is overwhelming here. And then this is your recent past. Oh my gosh, maybe there's been some kind of serious sickness, serious health issues here maybe. Maybe that's why it's a lot of drained energy. There's not enough energy here to keep these things going. But there's a fear of what? We'll clarify everything in a minute here. This is like saying stop right now. It's time to take a break. You need to rejuvenate. You need to reevaluate. You need to heal more than anything. Healing can be spiritual as well as mental. Maybe there's somebody here that's just overthinking and are making themselves paranoid in a way. Like their fear is ruling them, is what I see. This fear, whatever's not being revealed, is totally running the show. Somebody needs to learn to let go of fear, or to, I've been reading lately, and the best way to get rid of fear is to just cover it with love from your heart. Because it's kind of like an ego. And then the next card is your near future. Oh, you will stand up against it and fight it off. I wonder if you've been sick, whoever this is for, And you're maybe a Queen of Wands or someone with those energies. And maybe that's why your lack of energy and lack of enthusiasm. And like I said, it could be some mental stress or something that needs to be healed or needed to be healed, because this is recent past. This is recent or the near future. And I do believe you're going to be able to gain whatever that is, that energy back, or whatever it is that makes you have that fear. You're blocking it. You're going to get rid of it. You're fighting it off. You're defending yourself, and yet at the same time fighting this off. It's interesting. It's beautiful. I wonder if somebody had that virus or something. I'm just saying. And this is your energy when you got to read the reading. Oh, there was a break in a union between two people. Or the celebration is over and it didn't turn out like you thought it was. Maybe nobody showed up. Maybe this is like a open house. Like if it's a new business, for instance, is this an open house celebration? Like, grand opening and nobody showed up? This would really hurt somebody's feelings. This is feelings and this is feelings. Because these are the souls. The wands talk about the soul. Oh my gosh. I think you feel like you need a partner. You can't do it by yourself. This would be a partner coming in. Somebody that's like you. Somebody you can, do whatever the two of you can do together. Because I bet it's kind of like two people that are a lot alike. They have the same energy. Because look at them. It's hard to see their faces, but you can see their little bodies. They're yay! But there's no victory here. I think this queen feels like she needs to have somebody in her life to help her go through things. I always have considered her one of the older queens because I believe she's the next one in line to be the empress. And I've always considered her older because I always assumed that the empress is older. That's in my psychological mind. And it might not be that. It just, I'm just saying that. Because I read that recently that she's next in line. And I thought, who? I would have thought the pinnacle. But anyway, this is kind of sad, but at the same time I can kind of understand it. This is a reaction that I think anybody would take, especially if they've been sick. Oh no. Oh, you know what it is? This is the wrong job. This is the wrong plan. This isn't supposed to be what you're doing. Because when the world's not in your favor, this is telling me there's a lack of something here. A lack of something needs to close. This is a life-changing event in the upright. When it's in reverse, it tells me there's something here that you're not completing that needs to complete in order for this to turn. This isn't the right work for you. That's why it didn't happen. That's why it failed. Either that, or there is supposed to be somebody with you and that person's not here yet. You may know who that is. If this reading is resonating with you, you may realize that there's a partner that's supposed to be with you. It can be same sex or opposite. It's just a partner that helps you get off the ground. Get this business or whatever it is you're wanting to do off the ground. You're failing in that sense. The divine is not going to turn this until you're doing what your mission is. You didn't learn your mission from this sickness or from this time out. Oh no. Something about a broken heart in reverse. It's mending, but there was something that broke your heart. It's all the way across. And you're blocking it from you. Was it a person? Was it the person that's supposed to be with you? Oh my God, did you block the wrong person? And this next card is the potential outcome. There will be a new beginning, and it will be something that you enjoy doing. It's a new spark of life. It's a new creative idea. It can be something that's very passionate to you, deep within your soul. It could be a calling from your soul that says, here's what you're supposed to be doing. But it's amended. Is it? I'm going to have to clarify, because I kind of feel the energy of what this is, but I'm not real absolutely sure. And on the bottom of the deck we have the Hanged Man. This is being enlightened by the divine. Maybe you haven't been listening to the divine. This hangman is not just there to hang, to think things through. It's also to communicate to me, with the divine, for knowing, what do I need to do? What's my next step? How do I go about this? Is there somebody that should be with me? You know, that kind of energy. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Wands. Oh gosh, are you telling me it was about love? All of these across, with this included. Somebody loves you and they haven't told you. Oh my God. Either that, or you're making a proposal to somebody. No, I feel like this was somebody that was coming in to propose a marriage or some kind of offer to you, and they're being blocked. I mean, look at that. You've blocked somebody from your life that was probably supposed to be a life partner. Oh no. You know, sometimes this queen can be very arrogant. Not arrogant, I think it's narcissistic. And they feel like they can do everything on their own. And maybe sometimes what they need to realize is, you know, you don't have to be all in all of your own. I think you missed an opportunity here. But it may not be too late, because the potential outcome is a passionate new beginning. All right, let's keep going. The Moon in reverse. What secrets were being held? King of Swords reverse. King of Swords is Capricorn and Aquarius. And then the Queen of Wands, that's Pisces and Aries. That's interesting. This in reverse is somebody that's become very angry and deeply disappointed. Could be this person here. And in reverse, maybe they've decided to cut this out. Or it could be your energy, Miss Queenie. Maybe you discovered, something was revealed to you during hangman mode, maybe. And it made you feel like, oh, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm cutting it out. That's kind of what it makes me think of or feel. It's like, I'm cutting that. I can't do that. It was something negative. Alright, and then the Nine of Cups in reverse. You were stuck, but you were beginning to get out of a situation, and I wonder if it wasn't something to do with this connection here. If you felt stuck in it. Maybe it wasn't moving forward, or maybe it was stalemated. because I see this as stalemate too, but this is in reverse. This is diminishing. You're beginning to release that negative energy. The Empress, what you're thinking? Oh yeah. You had high hopes of something coming to you. You were wishing and hoping that something would come. Let's get one more for that. I hate to say it, but it could be a three-party situation because there's 2 3s right there. Maybe you weren't aware of it. Maybe that was what was hidden. Something was hidden from you, and it turned you very bitter when you found out. I think you were enlightened. Maybe during the time that you maybe were on a timeout, you got enlightened, and it made you angry, and you decided to cut it out. It was a 3-party situation, but oh my God, there's another 3. 3 3s. It's definitely a 3-party situation, I hate to say. And maybe there was a plan that this person was to come to you and work with you, and that's when you wanted to open up a business or something, and it's not working because you needed that second person to be with you, but you've already cut them out. You're done with them. It broke your heart to do it. You're probably near death. Okay. Your recent past. You were probably in so much anxiety about it that you had to take a time out. It is diminishing though. It is diminishing. Diminishing, and they're all swords. It could have been somebody that was an air sign. Air sign. Could have been. It could have been this person here that hurt you. And the 7 of Wands. Yeah, the King of Swords in the upright. I mean the reverse. This is somebody that needed to wait for a decision before they could take off. I think that's why there was a decision made to cut this person out of your life. It could have been a Pisces. This is Taurus. Yeah. As soon as you made the decision, maybe, with this 3 of Wands, it makes me feel like you were waiting and waiting for somebody to come in. And you were in reverse, meaning you were probably going through all this stuck in anxiety, waiting for this person to come in, and never showed up. And then finally, you get enlightened and you realize why they're not coming. Maybe you didn't know there was a 3-party situation. You were probably the 3rd party in a 3-party situation. And once you discovered that, that's when you started to continue to block yourself and just to block this out of your mind and your soul. I mean, it could be as deep as the soul with the Wands. But when you made that decision, that's when a decision's made, that's when this person very fast and egotistically gets away from this energy as fast as possible. It's like wiping all of this out of your mind, out of your soul. It must have been very hurtful, whatever it was you learned. And the 4 of Wands in reverse. It could have been the Queen of Pentacles. This is just the energy. I don't know that it could be. But the Queen of Pentacles, that particular queen, is Sagittarius and Capricorn. Fire and earth. This is somebody that's very gentle, I always like to, I know she's a pentacle, but to me it feels like she's more like a very loving and doting. Somebody that doesn't mind stepping in and helping out in situations. If it's humanitarian work or whatever it is, this person is not afraid of that. They're financially secure too. I think she's very sweet. I always thought that she would have been the next Empress, but I guess it's going to be the wand lady. Oh, this could have been your partner too. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love connection, but in a way it is. But you know, you guys, you determine the genders, okay? The Empress is the Empress though, and the Emperor is the Emperor. I don't change those, but you can flip the energy, the gender of these two. But yeah, this is somebody that's very generous. I feel like it's you. I feel like this is the same. The World in reverse. Oh my God. Look at that. How often do you get that? The World reverse as well as the High Priestess. I think the High Priestess in reverse is telling us that something from the divine enlightened you about something that wasn't right, and you chose to listen to it. But it's interesting. Why would you get penalized? I think it's all because it had to be a two people mission of some sort, or some kind of business. And the Three of Hearts in reverse. This could be a Virgo. The High Priestess is ruled by the moon in the World. I'm not sure. I can't remember that one. But the Hermit in the upright is somebody that needs to go within themselves to get the answers that they need. It's kind of like the Hanged Man. But this is somebody that was thinking, and this is somebody that knows that the answers are within them. And they're the ones that need to find out what the truth is. I don't really know. The world reversed is, there's not an ending. It's not turning in your favor. It's not. Oh God, it's because it's a third party situation. And I wonder if the High Priestess is also this Queen of Wands. Because remember, they're very psychic. And it was revealed. And once it was revealed that third party situation stops the world for whoever this is here. Because somebody was probably telling lies about coming in. Somebody waited. They never came. And then the Ace of Wands. This is potential outcome. You will become balanced again. The yin and yang, masculine, feminine, good and evil. All of that will be, your psyche will be completely imbalanced or balanced again. And once you get to this point, there will be a new beginning for you. And it'll probably have something to do with pick up wherever this left off at. Maybe somebody new will be coming into your life. Let's see what we get. Let's clarify the Hangman. What was revealed? It was somebody from your past. There was somebody from your past that was supposed to come in. It was an agreement that you guys must have made, and they never showed up. Whispers of love. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. In other words, don't let this make you trip and fall over. Or, don't let this stop you from whatever your plans are. Keep going. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. She has a little, what are those called again? I can't remember. some magic ball